Welcome back to the weekly updates of my life. Should really come up with some sort of title. The week with Becky. Becky Weekly is what it will be for now. So, welcome back to Becky Weekly, where I will be updating you about what happened during this week in Aarhus, my life. So let's get to it. When I said last week that I was making a cake, but I didn't say why, well, now we find out why. So I have the cake here, cut into 12 pieces with some nice handy kitchen roll, and I also have Barbara here with me, and we're going to take a piece of cake to our neighbors to say hi. So let's do that now. Can you press the on? So I would say that was half successful. We went to this floor and the one just above us, and half the people were there. So that's kind of okay. It's kind of sad when you're standing knocking in front of someone's door and nobody comes, but you can hear people inside, so not too happy about that. But a good thing happened is that Barbara.
Barbara is fine.
Okay. Well, that Barbara was waiting for some letters, and the first guy that we knocked at actually had been collecting all these letters. So now she has all the letters that she needs. So, good things come out of doing good things. So yeah, successful, I would say. So from that little escapade, let's say, we didn't really manage to make any friends, which was our sort of goal to this, was to be able to find people that we can meet up with and invite over for tea, or, make more connections, but everybody didn't seem super interested in us, which is kind of sad. Most of them have been here for longer, or they live with their girlfriend, boyfriend, so they don't need anybody else to come hang out. So that was kind of sad. The only person who we actually met when we were doing our laundry on the weekend, who seemed open for being friendly, is the person that lives right above me. But both times that we went knocking at her door, she was not there, so her roommate answered, but we found her on Facebook, so hopefully in the coming week we will meet up and go and get coffee or something. Yeah. When it comes to work-related stuff, not super much happened this week. I spent a lot of time just working on my computer. I did go back to the hospital where we were doing another EEG pilot session. This time I was somebody else, so I got to put all the gluey stuff on people's heads, and we got all the stuff on, and then they went in bed for 30 minutes. Sadly, we used a new EEG cap, and there was hardly any signal from the brain, so we were kind of sad about that, but we will be able to fix it for next time, so let's hope that we can do that. And the last piece of important news that happened this week is that on Friday the government had a press release or something that said that the restrictions regarding coronavirus were going to get stricter, so now we are very much encouraged to work at home. All social activities, either planned by a school or from a business, have been cancelled and banned, which is kind of sad because we had a lunch planned next week with the whole of the music center for music in the brain, so that's kind of sad. But it was very nice weather this week, so whenever I could, I took the chance, both for the weather and because I sort of knew that something was going to happen maybe sometime soon. That meant that maybe things were going to be less accessible, so I went on a few trips, which we will now see the evidence of. So, currently at point number 1, destination 1 of the trip today. So, behind me we have here the royal palace, I guess. That you can just visit the grounds too, because people do still, well, the royal family do sometimes come and enjoy summer here. And here we have a grey ball. You can see the sea all the way over there. Not a bad view for a castle. Now I'm in a forest, and progress is slow because it's up a hill. So, what we have learned today is that I must continue to look at the map, otherwise I will go the wrong way. On the other hand, did get to see some lovely Danish outside of town houses, which is kind of nice, but not in the plan of Danish suburbs. That's the word I was looking for. And destination 2 of today, it's behind me here, is the Infinity Bridge, which is a bridge that is round and just keeps on going round and round, around and round and round and round and round. So let's go home on that. So here I am, the multicolored building around me, as you can see here. So here I'm on the top floor of the Aarhus Museum, which is a contemporary art museum, but has this wonderful rainbow walkway at the top. And it's really hot up here because clearly it's made of glass, and it's quite sunny today because I decided to come on a day where there will be no clouds so I could see far, and it's quite a strange experience. These colors, not sure how I feel about it. It kind of gives me a slight headache, but it's an experience, let's say that. So here we can see the house a little better. So that one there, the yellow one, if I use my other finger. So that house there that's yellow and sort of in the middle is where I live. Slightly above it here, this is the university, and the buildings just behind it is actually where I do my internship, and the university sort of continues sort of all the way up to over here. Yeah. And then the hospital is so far over that way. So today it's Sunday and the weather's kind of grey and not so warm, So I was in my room all morning, but I decided to go out a bit, to go on a bike ride, and I found myself, I didn't really know where to go, but I found myself here. So standing there, that is the Aarhus Museum that I was in the other day with the rainbow walkway that you can see. This behind me here is the music house with a statue of a naked little boy. I don't know, but on the posters it says that they are doing Dirty Dancing and The Bodyguard the musical this coming season, so need to keep an eye out for that. And then behind me is a park and a flying whale. You never know what you're gonna find in a city. One thing you won't find in any books is that sometimes in the city they have these paved streets, which means that biking is not the most comfortable experience in the world. And so with that, that's the end of week 3 already. It seems that time is going quite fast. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching until the end. And make sure to watch up for next week for the next video.